Assalamu alaikum friends, how are you? As you know that COAS General Asim Munir was requested by the top 10 businessmen of the country to meet them. They were very panicked. Five businessmen from Lahore, another five businessmen from Karachi. These are the top 10 businessmen of the whole of the country. So they were very anxious about the economic conditions in Pakistan. The 10 of these people requested COAS that a little bit of the time be given to these people, these 10 people only. And the COAS, knowing that these are the top businessmen of the country, obviously they are having the considerable amount of the capital in their hand. So it is important to meet them. It is important to meet them. And not only that to meet them, rather to understand whatever their concerns are. The general concerns were known to the COAS, but still he thought that it is important to meet them. He asked then Finance Minister Ishaq Dar to be there in the meeting as well. The Ishaq Dar was more than happy to be there, and a meeting did take place there in Karachi with the 10 businessmen and one finance minister, one COAS. It was a meeting of 12 people there at Karachi. And during that meeting, upon the arrival of these 10 businessmen, they were somewhat depressed. They were somewhat depressed, and because obviously the person with the capital, they always remain sensitive about their capital. So that is why they were really unhappy, rather they were depressed. What did happen then? That during the meeting, and COAS kept assuring them, okay, COAS kept emphasizing the teachings of Islam, the teachings of Quran. So that is why it seems that he is deeply connected with the religion, he is deeply connected with Quran, and that's something really very pleasing for many of the people, including me. So, but the real thing is that uh, you know, COAS did tell those people, and obviously the details were shared by the finance minister, and that is why the finance minister was called to be present during a meeting of the top 10 businessmen in the country, and then the COAS. The COAS did tell them, rather Isaac did tell them that the worst of the time is over, and we have fulfilled almost all the preconditions, all the conditions set forward by the IMF. And now that the agreement, it will be signed anywhere in the next during the next week. And the COAS did speak to these people, and said that okay, there is no doubt that this is the trial time, that we are about to come out, and we are not much more going to be there, and we will be out of this condition, and inshallah. And not only that, IMF, rather the IMF has agreed, and also on the assurance of the friendly countries, as well as that we did meet almost all the conditions set forward by IMF. So now what did happen, that at the end of the meeting, those top 10 businessmen who were very depressed who were very unhappy, very anxious and depressed prior to the meeting, they became relaxed, quite a lot of relaxed, and it was quite visible by their body language, by their talks, and that is something really, really a very good news. Now, at the end of the meeting, the Fawad Chaudhry, who is PTI Information Secretary, and he was very objecting. Obviously, this was his party's view and not that of him alone. This was the view of their chairman, Imran Khan. That why COAS is meeting the businessman, and that in the presence of the finance minister. And during this meeting, I think that it was really it there shouldn't have been any sort of objection upon this meeting. Why? Because General Bajwa too has been bringing in money from the outside countries, and he has been helping and the government at that time financially. He contributed a lot, and which should have been done by the Prime Minister, which should have been done by the Finance Minister. So I think otherwise too, even if at all General Bajwa was not helping them, then too I think that it should be a matter of satisfaction instead of expressing the displeasure over this meeting. That's not fair at all. Now one of the businessmen asked that that why that has Imran Khan contacted you to have a meeting with the then he replied yes, but I think that this meeting is not needed, not appropriate at all, because we the military have nothing to do with the politics. If at all Chairman PTI want some sort of political dialogue, he should have been doing it with the other politicians, and he actually mean that he should have been doing it with the Prime Minister, with the federal cabinet, or with the PDM leaders. So I think that there is no need that the military should be involved anymore in the political affairs. We have become apolitical, and we will never ever be interfering into the political affairs either from one side or from other side. So that was actually whatever happened there at the meeting between 10 top businessmen and the COAS. Thank you.